stunning, actually. We're very impressed. We read about this in the papers and thought, well, we've got to get you on because I've never heard of this before. Property developers are money-grasping, greedy, profiteering swine. Apparently. With the exception of your good self, basically. Because you've basically just knocked down a house and converted it, and you're selling it, and all the profits,
three of them
are going to charity. So what, you just keep the money that you need to keep to cover the expenses, and all the rest, all the profits?
The idea is to get back the capital, get back the interest that I would have had on the money had I not used it, and the banks are charging me, and I'm not taking a salary or anything. I pay everybody as we go, and I try to get as many deals as I can out of people so that I'm not paying the full price for things.
A bit like Annika Rice used to do in Challenge Annika.
Yes,
challenge Charlotte.
So you get cheap materials, you get a bit free labour.
Where I can, somebody says, I'll do a garden design for you, and we'll do that for nothing. That's great, because that's a bit more on my bottom line to give away.
And which are the charities that you want to benefit? I mean, you don't have to give us a great long list, but
they're all children.
Children's charities.
It's children and teenagers, and it's all local. I was very, very keen that I got the sort of local Wandsworth, local London, where I could actually go along and meet the kids who are in wheelchairs, children who've got cerebral palsy, and actually talk to them and see where my money's going to go.
And you're looking at about £1 million, aren't you?
Ultimately, I'd like to. I think the first project, if I got away with 400,000 to give out for 3 houses, I'd be absolutely delighted.
Well, let's have a look at the first one. Here's the property that you bought, and you thought, OK, this is what I'm going to do, and you smashed it down, which must have been fun.
That was great. That was the most exciting part of the project.
I'd quite enjoy that. And having done that, you then got the builders in on the same, obviously the same plot of land, and here they are. And again, as you say, you got deals done. You got sort of things at cost, and some people worked for free and all the rest of it once they knew that this was kosher. And the finished product looks pretty damn good. It's a double semi.
Semis usually are.
Oh, all right. It might not. Otherwise, it'd be a terrace. You're quite right, my dear. Thank you for that correction. Anyway, it's 2 semis, and how much each are they on the market for?
They're on the market for 1.150. So 1,150,000.
That's a lot, but we should stress that they're in quite a posh area of London, actually. That's why they're so expensive.
And there's a lot of accommodation. It's 2,600 square feet, because we dug out the basement. Right. We were really hot on this idea. Let's have storage, so you can put your things, like your Christmas decorations and all your bits and pieces.
You know, I've never heard this. This is the first time that I've heard of anyone, let alone a property developer, doing this purely and simply to give all the profits to charity. How did you persuade people like your plumbers and your plasterers, everyone involved, that you're on the level and that when all the profits in, you won't vanish to the Bahamas?
Well, it's a fair question, because I'm a limited company, not a registered charity.
Yeah, you're not a charity, no.
So I'm paying all the workers, obviously people who are plumbers and plasterers and chippies and whatever. I pay them the normal rate. But it's when you have to go and buy a kitchen or a bathroom or a tile or a light fitting, and my mission is to ask people to give me a discount and to prepare my stuff. So I give them a good story about the charities. I've got a lot of literature to give them. But it does become tedious sometimes. You think, can I just have this light fitting without going through the CD?
Don't we all?
But why do they believe you? Why don't they say, yeah, pull the other one, love?
Well, they do. I'm very transparent about what I'm doing. I will ultimately publish all my accounts on the website so people can actually see it. And people have been great. They've entered into the spirit of it.
That sounds great. And if anybody's going to buy that house, at least they know that any profits she makes are going to go to charity, which is a good cause. Thank you very much indeed.
You're an example to us all.
Yes, you are.
Thank you for asking me. It's nice of you. Thank you.
OK, now the second novel in our summer read book club. We've chosen a list of 6 that